Have you ever said to yourself, I really need to put covers on those hardback books of mine? I have literally hundreds of them, maybe thousands. And it looks like putting covers on all those books is really difficult. You have to size each individual cover. You have to do a lot of cutting, things that I didn't really want to do, especially during this time of COVID. Then I discovered the company called ClearBags. ClearBags manufactures slip-on book covers, as you could see here. These are located at the usual place, clearbags.com. And as you could see, they're individually sized for the height of the book. This is not true for custom-made book covers that require, again, a very labor-intensive process and a certain amount of skill. New books, of course, come without covers over the dust jackets. Used books quite often have those covers, which is nice. So I thought I'd try the ClearBags, and I must say I'm very happy with this product. So I wanted to let you know how easy it is to use these. They cost about 10 cents each, so it's a pretty good deal. One thing that's important, what you need to do is measure your books. And there's many different sizes to hardback books. This book, for example, is almost just a little bit over, almost exactly 9¼ inches. So that doesn't mean that you buy the book cover at ClearBags that is 9¼ inches. You buy the next 1/4 inch up. So on the ClearBags website, this book cover, item number BC91H, is 9½ inches tall. But what's important is that it's sized for books 9¼ inches tall and 16 inches long. So I have 3 different size books here and 3 different size book covers. And I wanted to show you just how easy it is to use the ClearBags method of book covering. So here's one of the individual bags. It's made out of that, I'm not sure if it's polypropylene or polyethylene. It's kind of that same material that's on Japanese import records, or sometimes used records will be in these sort of crinkly type bags. And quite often they have a little sticker on them. This also has the sticker, which is what makes it kind of interesting. So you might think, how does it know how thick the book is? Because books are obviously of different thickness, which is why it's so hard to make custom covers for books. So when we've measured our book here, The Pre-Platonic Philosophers by Nietzsche, translated from the German and edited with an introduction and commentary by Greg Whitlock, kind of a cool book. It's Nietzsche's lectures from when he was teaching in the 1860s. University of Illinois Press. Anyway, you measure it, it's 9¼ inches, and therefore it should fit perfectly into this particular bag. Again, the bag is actually sized 9½, but it's 4 books that are 9¼ So how does it work? Well, you lay it down just like this, and you'll see that there's a side that has the little sticker strip on it. But here's the trick. The opposite side is perforated. So you easily tear that off, put that to the side. I'll put it right here. Take your book, and again, if we were doing this in real time, this would all take about ½ minute. Slide it into the cover. Sometimes it might take a little effort to do it. And this book, unfortunately, I had stored it with the cover marking a page. So anyway, my fault. Anyway, you push it right in, turn it over, and you do the same thing with the piece that came off the perforation. This is usually a little easier to put on. Slides right in. Take your book, tap it down like this. You could see where this is going, I think. Fold it over, remove the sticker, line it up, and your book is now safely protected in a very pretty snug cover. It's like a book that you might buy at a used bookstore. Somebody's protected it, but they put a ton of work into it. What did I put into it? Maybe a few seconds. So here's another book, Foucault's Lectures on the Punitive Society from the Collège de France. These are the notes that Foucault did leading up to his famous book, Discipline and Punish. So if we measure this, we see that this book is 9 3/4 inches on the nose. On the nose! So we reach over to our stack and we look for the bag sized for books. I know what you're going to say, duh, 9 3/4 inches. We open it up. It's got the same, the bags come in the same, where is it? They're sealed kind of in the same way as the other bags. And what's really neat for me being in Central California, these are manufactured up in El Dorado Hills in uh, just east of Sacramento. So what's cool about that is these get shipped on a Friday and they arrive on Saturday. I ordered these yesterday and paid standard priority shipping, and here they are. So as you could see, this is item number BC9, sized for books 8 3/4 inches tall. But of course, if you look on their website, this is sized itself at 9 inches. So they're not very clear about that. And maybe after they see this video, they will. So let's imagine we're just starting out. We've got our stack. We go, okay, I want to cover this book. Tear off the end. Looks like that tore a little bit, but that's to be expected. I was doing it a little quickly to show off a little bit. Slip it right in. Turn it over. Slip on the back. Oh, turn it around. Push it down, get it nice and snug. Fold it over, remove the backing. Again, give it another little push. Seal it down. And there's the second book that we've done. And I could just pull off the shelf here and show you some books that are, professionally done like this. Here's a Philip Dick book that I've had for a long, long time. First pressing of The Dark-Haired Girl. And of course, this has been done with the adjustable book jacket cover with a piece of paper in there. So it's definitely a better cover with that technique. But who's got the time and the money to do that? So one more. This book is a little bit larger. It's more of a, I don't know what you would call it. Let's dust it off a little bit. Kind of a more of the sort of New York Times bestseller type book. I don't know what the size is called. I'm sure there's a name for it if you're in publishing. And this book is exactly 9 1/2 inches tall. So we reach over for our 9 1/2 inch sized books. Open it back up. The first batch I bought from these guys, I didn't know about the sizing difference. And there was a certain book that I really wanted to cover, and I couldn't cover it because I went literally. So if I had a book that was 8 3/4, I bought the bags that were sized 8 3/4 on the website when I actually needed the bags that were 9. So here we go with our book. I'm going to be a little bit more careful about tearing off this end thing here. And I take the book. I've got a couple bookmarks in there. Looks like I've folded over the thing again, which is a bad habit, but I read a lot. Slip it right in. Ooh, nice and snug. Snip it in, lay it kind of towards me. Slip in the back. This would be for books, a lot of academic books are this larger size. Put on the back, fold it over, wrap this around, remove the backing, press, and there we go. This book is now well protected, a very important book, From the War on Poverty to the War on Crime, The Making of Mass Incarceration by Elizabeth Hinton. So I hope you see what a nice product this is. It's made again by ClearBags, kind of a local company here in the Central Valley. They are east of Sacramento. And I'll give you one more glimpse here. Slip-on book covers by clearbags.com. I recommend this product. Again, I'm Blake Wilson. Thanks for watching.